Well, it's saddening that we find ourselves in this position as a nation. It's what I would describe as a catch-22 situation because we need the unions, but at the same time, we need Dangote Refinery. For the first time in years, we are not just exporting crude oil, we're also exporting, finished product, petroleum products, even to the U.S., and that's a major win for Nigeria, regardless of how we look at it. Yes, I listened to the last interview where they were saying, oh, Dangote has the penchant for being for monopolistic whatever, but at the end of the day, if we look at it in the generality of all Nigerians and for all Nigerians, we cannot wish away the Dangote refinery since we couldn't get our own NNPC refineries to work. It's a major asset for Nigeria. However, on the part of the workers also deserve a right to come together, so that they can push for causes that are in their best interest. Because you really cannot trust employers all the time to do what is best for the workers. The employers will do what is best for their own companies and for their own investment. So here we are with two elephants fighting, and of course it's Nigerians that are suffering. So one will hope that perhaps the presidency, the federal government in itself, will step in and give or read the riot acts to both of them. Both of you have to put your acts together. You're not going to destabilize the country, as a result of this union. I also think that the unions have to take it easy. Right. The Yorubas say that the solution to a headache is not cutting off the head. So in a situation like this, the unions have to look at the best interest for Nigerians, for the workers, in such a way that they do not turn the people against themselves. Because as it is right now, if the scarcity bites harder, people are going to feel that the union is against them. And then the people will revolt even against the union. And we risk going back to the days of Abacha, where the unions were proscribed because they were said not to be in the best interest of Nigerians and the government at that time. So in my personal opinion, I would say, are there other ways to resolve this conflict without necessarily grounding the entire operations? 650,000 barrels refinery is not the kind of thing you want to shut down, because to come alive alone, it takes a lot. So you're not going to try to, shut all of that off. Are we trying to go back to the days when all we did was import petrol and all that we needed, and we were held to the jugular, we're held by the jugular, by the subsidy, by the people bringing in fuel? So it's a catch-22 situation. I will say the unions should tread carefully. The people are beginning to feel that Dangote is on their side because he's bringing down the petrol price every now and then, supplying fuel to filling stations, at no cost and all of that. So now it's like the people against the union. The unions have to tread carefully, but we also need the unions.